Hi there, this is Freddie Sexton with Toucan Advisors. So today I want to share with y'all a really simple trick to increase your seller feedback rating on Amazon. So there's two main ways that customers are going to rate your brand on Amazon. The main one's going to be in product reviews. And those are all product centric, related to the quality of the product. Was it good? Was it bad? Did it break? Did they like it? Did they, anything product centric. The other way that is less known about is with seller feedback, wherein customers are going to rate their transaction with you. Did you send them what they bought? Was it on time if you fulfilled it yourself through FBM? Any issues with the boxing or packaging or the quantity? Was it the correct thing and things like that? So I've got a listing pulled up here, and you'll see the product reviews, 1311 and 4.6 out of 5. So the way that you access your seller feedback is going down here into your seller listing name, and you'll see Freeland Outdoor and see business name and business address. That's actually a recent update as of September 2020. And these are all the seller feedback reviews that have been left. So they've had 2106 in the last 12 months, which you'll see here, and a 94% rating, which is reflected here. So 2% neutral, 4%, and you can see your 30 and 90 day kind of averages. So Amazon gives you 90 days to remove or contest any of these reviews left for seller feedback. Obviously, as a seller, you're only going to want to contest the negative ones. So yeah, let's just kind of jump into this one. I've got a couple others pulled up here. So I'm seeing all 5 stars. All 5 stars. Oh, so here's the first one. Good quality, but it's too small. So that sounds like it's pretty much all product related, and it's related to it's left in seller. So I would totally contest that, and if done and that's corrected, it's not going to make a big impact for this seller, because they've got over 2,000 ratings. So the fewer ratings, I guess, that you have, it's more important that you get more positive ones. But withstanding, I think it's always best practices to go through and peruse these. And if you can get, even if you got 2,000, if you can get 10 negative reviews removed, that's going to put you in better grace with Amazon. You're going to get better preferential treatment. And who knows what's going to happen with the seller account in the future. Like, you might want to launch other brands, adding new products. But at the end of the day, the higher this number is, and just the better quality reviews associated with you as a seller, is going to help you as a seller in the long term find more success. And so with this one, this is a 3 out of 5, and striking a 3 out of 5 isn't nearly as helpful as a 1 out of 5, but it's better than nothing. These wicks didn't work well at all. They go out after being lit, so I think that's a pretty easy one to get removed. Here's another seller, House Look. So as I was talking about, they only have 22, 91%. So each one they remove is a big deal. So no instructions, couldn't fill water tank. So that's all product centric, and presumably we could get that one. You could get that one removed, but being that it is November 2020, this was left unfortunately on March 4th, 2019. So that's out of the 90-day window. So you can't do anything about that. Here's some other ones. Oh, and I put this example in here with this seller, Home Switch. Never got my package. So if it's sent through FBA, any negative seller feedback related to the product, I guess positive or negative, Amazon, like they do here, is going to take full responsibility, and they'll just strike through that. Customers will still be able to read it in the future, but it's not going to negatively or positively impact your seller feedback account. Here's another one, Best Source Office Supplies, 89%, and 11,000. Wow, that's a ton. So let's look at this one here. The tape holder that I received does not look new, has scratches all over it. I can't say it was used or returned previously. This maybe but yeah, this one looks like a pretty good chance of getting that removed. But again, that's not going to be a big impact to that seller just because they have so many. Here's Bison Office, 84%. So this seller, I would say, is really kind of getting into hot water with their rating. I would say anything below 90%, and you're definitely gonna notice a negative performance with your sales potential on Amazon. I don't know how to email, so that's not going to be able to get removed. Very cheap material company. See, very cheap material speaks to the merits of the product. Company is a fraud, kind of gets into some ambiguity. So I think it depends on who would look at this request to have this review removed, and ultimately it would be up to them. But it's always on the seller. The onus is on you to go through and strike these through. If Amazon agrees with you and it removes the review, the customer that left the review is going to be notified, and they have a chance to make a different one that is compliant. So just a little bit of how this process works. Let's just go through two other ones. Here's Chanley 3002, 95%, 10091. The packaging around what you told me was new, yellowed, collector. Yeah, they're talking about condition and the box, so I don't think that one's going to be able to get removed, unfortunately, Josh. So let's look at this last one. Costume and Party Supercenter, 76%, so really low, and they're a new seller. So ordered for Halloween, came in late, so again, unfortunately, not going to be able to get removed. So let me show you on the back end of Seller Central what it looks like to request a removal. All right, so I've got the Seller Central Feedback Manager opened here. You'll see with this seller, last 365, 97% positive, 2% negative out of 12, or 2% for 12 total. So what I typically do when I load this up is I'll just click into negative, and you'll see that well, some of these are I guess yeah, great. The order IDs are grayed out, but anyway, comments are struck through. Item was fulfilled by Amazon. Item was fulfilled by Amazon. Da 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 da. So you can see a number have already been removed, but if you scroll down, I just found one a second ago. Yeah, right here. This stuff is horrible. It smelled like mildew, and I do not know if it's set too long on the shelf or what, but this is mildew smelling product. So definitely gonna go in here, request removal, and that, although we're outside the window, but if that was done within the 90-day window, that should have been taken care of. Really no issues with that. So in summary, seller feedback is a great and simple way to improve your performance on Amazon. So just a couple final notes, I guess, here, if related to getting the reviews removed. If it is a delivery issue with FBA, Amazon should strike through it. If it's a product review only, Amazon should strike through it again. If it's vulgar or anything really overly aggressive, Amazon should strike through it. And if it's personally identifiable information, Amazon should strike through it. So know that I said should 4 times in a row. So it's always going to be arbitrary, and ultimately it's up to Amazon to have them remove it. So that's it for seller feedback. Let me know any questions or comments you have. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.